what the hell does Kathleen Kennedy actually do as the president of Lucasfilm? She doesn't talk to her directors. She doesn't pay attention to the creative process. She doesn't communicate. They have no plan. I'm blown away at the lack of attention to detail from someone that should be running Lucasfilm, the person that was in charge of the sequel trilogy. What the hell, man? How does anybody defend this at this point? This is an interview. J.J. Abrams says he initially turned down Star Wars 9 talks picking up after The Last Jedi, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to go through all this. This is just a bunch of him talking about when he turned down the job and then decided to take it, yada, yada, yada. But the key point here is right here. The Force Awakens filmmaker goes on to say another daunting challenge was picking up where Rian Johnson left off in The Last Jedi. It was a completely unknown scenario. I had some gut instincts about where the story would have gone, but without getting in the weeds of Episode 8, that was a story that Rian wrote and was telling based on 7 before we met. What? So Rian started the story of 8 before he and JJ even met. So... And it said, so he was taking the thing in another direction. Why is it going in another direction? It's the sequel to The Force Awakens. And it is supposed to bridge you to Episode 9. Why is there no communication? What the hell is going on? My God. This has got to be the biggest disaster of leadership I have ever seen, considering the stakes, considering the brand, considering that this was the sequel trilogy after so many years after Return of the Jedi. And there's no plan. This is exactly what we've been saying the whole time. No plan. No execution. No communication. Nothing. Unreal. Unreal. So our movie was not just following what he had started, it was also following what we had started and then had been advanced by someone else. This is what I've been saying the whole time. There was no plan. There was no plan for the sequel trilogy. They've just thrown stuff against the wall to see what sticks. And guess what? A lot of it hasn't stuck. Even though you want to pretend like it has, it hasn't. So this just continues to show us that Kathleen Kennedy is an awful leader, and there's a reason why the sequel trilogy feels so disjointed, because it is disjointed because there's been no communication. There's been no plan. Kathleen Kennedy just hired Rian Johnson and just said, go ahead, do your thing. Don't worry about talking to JJ. Let's not worry about what the overarching goal of this trilogy is. Let's not worry about communication. And then, of course, Colin Trevorrow gets fired because I guess she didn't ask him any questions when she hired him until after the fact. And then she starts going, oh, I don't like your answers. I don't like the direction you want to go in. Why didn't you ask this when you hired the man? My God, the incompetence with Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm, it never ceases to amaze me. It just continues to get worse every time a new story breaks. Every single time. Good God. Who's still defending this right now? Like, who are you? Who is actually defending the creative process of the sequel trilogy? Who? Please let me know who you are. Please let me know what is wrong with you. I really need to know. My goodness. Celebration, just a couple days away. Episode 9 trailer's on its way. I'm still a fan of J.J. Abrams as a filmmaker, but I have no faith in Episode 9. I don't think it can fix this trilogy. I think this trilogy has been so screwed up by Rian Johnson right now. JJ just should have directed all 3 if this was going to be the plan, to have him on Episode 7 and create something. He should have just went ahead and been there for Episode 8 and Episode 9, so at least it would have felt... At least there would have been some overarching plan and goal here. Some type of continuity. But this is where we're at. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have a great day. And check out geeksandgamers.com. Check out our new store. geeksandgamers.com/store. We have new shirts, new hoodies, new hats, new tank tops. Check it out. Support the brand. We appreciate it. Have a great day.